in Louisiana, quote, there can be no question either that the Sixth Amendment's unanimity requirement applies to state and federal criminal trials equally. That's not all. Here is the U.S. Supreme Court ruling from Andres versus the U.S. Quote, unanimity in a jury verdict is required where the Sixth and Seventh Amendments apply. In criminal cases, this requirement of unanimity extends to all issues. And by the way, character or degree of the crime, guilt, punishment, which are left to the jury. Let me repeat, in criminal cases, the requirement of unanimity extends to all issues. That's not what the judge instructed this jury. Trump also has a right to know what he's being charged with. He didn't know the whole time. According to Cornell law, the Sixth Amendment of our Constitution grants all Americans, quote, the right to know who your accusers are and the nature of the charges and the evidence against you. Apparently, this rule of law, that doesn't apply to Juan Merchan either. He ignored all civil liberties during his instructions to jurors. Of course, it likely wasn't a problem for the jury. They barely deliberated despite the complexity of the novel legal theory at play, and they probably all hate Donald Trump. So it was probably an easy sell. Remember, New York City voted against Trump, well, almost 9-1. You know, God forbid Trump got the change of venue. That would have been the right thing to do. Not when a political persecution is in the works. No, that's not in the cards. For many Democrats, equal justice under the law is now completely tonight meaningless. They just hate conservatives, they hate Republicans, and they certainly hate anybody with the last name Trump above all else. They are desperate for one-party rule in perpetuity. They are all hell-bent on using our justice system as a political weapon. We've talked about the weaponization of our justice system, a dual justice system. It is all for them a means to an end. Now, thankfully, New York City's far-left Democrats, here's the best part of tonight. They don't have the final say. Now, here's President Trump moments after the verdict. Listen closely.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. The real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. We have a Soros-backed DA, and the whole thing, we didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man.